Hey, I just wanted to show you a quick video for conditionally released announcements. So when you go to set up an announcement, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. You can do it like by missing assignments. You can do it by a group enrollment. So there's several different ways. So if you're doing missing quiz, let's say there's one for that. So you could say, and this is another tip, if you want to put their first name in the message, use the little brackets and put first name in brackets. It will automatically insert their first name for you. So let's say first name, you are missing the Unit 10 binary quiz. So let's say you do that and you can format it however you want to, and you're ready to conditionally release that. So you scroll down to the bottom here where it says additional release conditions. So you want to do create and attach. And so first you're going to select your condition type. So you can do it based on a checklist, a class, like a group enrollment. That's one I use a lot. I've never used the competencies very much. If you do discussions in your class, you could do it in that. You could do it on content if they visited the content or not. But let's say we're doing it for the quiz. So you can do it on a particular score, a completed quiz attempt, but let's say they haven't turned it in. There's no completed quiz attempt. So that's the one I'm going to choose. So it puts that condition type, and then it asks me what quiz I want to do it for. So I did it for the Unit 10 binary activity and press create. So now you can see has not completed an attempt on the quiz, Unit 10 binary activity. So that tells you how it's going to conditionally release. And so then you press publish and it will release that message to kids that have not submitted that quiz. So that's one way you can do it. Another way that I do it is based on group enrollment, and I use that for to tell kids whether they're required or optional. So I'll show you one of my messages that I do conditionally release. Like we have to do conditionally release messages for our IA. So our optional kids, they get the password. So this is one that I did saying, here's the password. Click here to take your IA, and this is only released to my kids that are optional. So I'll just edit this so I can show you. But so you'll do your message, and then when you're ready to conditionally release it, I set up groups. So a way that you can do that is go to Tools and Groups. And so then I make a group for my optional, and I do this every week. So I have lots of optional groups. So I have IA3 optional. I have 109 kids enrolled. So when you set up that group, you give it a group name, and then you click enroll users, and you just check the kids that you want in that group, and then just press save. So that's pretty simple to do to set up the groups. But going back to the announcement, so I've set up my group. I know the kids that are optional, they get the password on Friday and they don't have to attend class. So I want to release the password only to those kids. So I'm going to go back to edit again. And so I have them in a group. So that's the way I'm going to conditionally release it. So if I scroll down to the bottom again, you're going to do create and attach again. And so this time the condition type is group enrollment because I have them in a group. So that's one way. That's your condition type is group enrollment, and then I have to go and find my group. So it's IA3 optional. So that is that's my condition, and then you hit create, and so now you can see that it's going to conditionally release to a member of the group optional IA3 optional. So it's only going to release to those kids that I put in that group. So those are the two main ways that I use conditionally released announcements. There are a couple of other ways. If there's other ways that you want to do it, I'll be glad to show you those ways as well. Just reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you. But these are the two main ways that I think you will use it. So let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.